Welcome to Gizmo Hut, where two semi-normal guys review not-so-normal products. My name is Pete, and this is Rusty. Hello, Rusty.
Hey, Pete. All right, should we do the first one right now?
Let's do the first one. Yeah.
Okay. Here's our first product we're going to look at today.
There's water involved and there's fruit involved.
Okay.
Oh, so it's a beverage system. It's a complete beverage system.
That sounds impressive.
Right.
Should we open her up?
Let's open it up. Those might be the instructions there.
Okay.
Wait a minute, I can't get this. It's not screwing on here. Dude, it doesn't screw on here. Alright, so we've got this filter. So I think the idea is you put the fruit in here, or let's see. You must put the fruit in here, and then you put, and then you just go like that, and it's set. Okay, so that doesn't, oh here, this is what we want. Oh, you can do three things. You can do brewing, which uses...
So that uses this.
Yeah.
Okay, like a coffee filter.
Like a coffee filter.
All right, cool.
Okay. You can do infusing, which is this. Okay, so you just put loose fruit in there.
Okay. Oh, okay.
And chilling. Oh, so this one is...
You can freeze like a big ice cube.
Big ice cube, exactly. Let's do infusing first. So, okay, so I think we leave the lid on this.
Oh, gee. This could have went bad quick.
And then I think we just put fruit in here, and then I think we probably plop. No, we don't plop that in there. Oh, you screw it in. There. Oh, there you go.
Okay.
You screw it. People will be much better after watching
way
this
better,
video.
way better. Okay, so, let's start infusing something.
Let's infuse it. Okay. Come Foods and picked out a few things before the video. Why don't you?
Yeah, I'll grab what we've got here.
Okay.
We've got raspberries.
Okay.
We've got.
And actually, that raspberries that's one of the things that they demoed on the box.
Oh, yep.
So
that'll be a good test then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we've got a lemon and a lime.
Now, you've probably been to the restaurant when people order a glass of water and ask for a lemon slice in there.
Absolutely.
And so
this would be good.
This would be good. And I actually grew up in Mexico for a time, and they've got limes that just grow on the trees there. And I love limes, actually, more than lemons.
Okay. Or we could mix them.
We could do a mix and match. Lima lime.
Well, we've also got a few other things that we thought we could possibly try. Some peppers, some tomato.
If you're more of a vegetable person than a fruit person, you might be interested in...
You know, I don't see why you couldn't put other things other than just water in there. And then spice it up with this stuff to soak in.
No, that is a good idea. What are some examples? What might you use?
Well, what if you like tomato juice, for instance? What if you're a tomato juice drinker and you want to spice it up with some peppers so it's kind of spicy?
Dude, I like it. So you could you'd have a whole pitcher of V8 in the morning.
Exactly. Your homemade V8.
Right.
All healthy, all natural.
That's a great idea. Yeah, your own brand.
Yeah.
You could market it, you could sell it, you could become rich.
You could
very easily. In fact, we shouldn't be giving away these ideas.
We shouldn't be. No.
Okay.
So what should we do here?
Well, you know, I sort of am interested, I'm interested in all of this. We could start with this, more traditional.
Okay.
But I'm actually the most excited about, you know, the lemon.
Okay. No, I'm all for it. So the question is, do we just try this as it is, just like it shows on the box, or do we skip all that part and do this mixed with something else right out of the gate? Because, I mean, that's who we are.
Can we be that bold?
We can do it.
We can.
Yeah, we'll get these cut up.
Okay.
I think we're actually just going to cut them in. We'll cut them like this, cut them in half, and just throw them in.
I think that sounds good.
I mean, we don't want to get crazy here.
And the viewers should know that This is our first vlog, but we aren't going to be doing only, you know, food-related products. We're going to be doing all sorts of different things.
Yes.
I mean, and in fact, if you have a product that you would like us to review, include it in the comments below.
Yeah,
you know,
and the stranger the better.
The stranger the better. How many times have you been in a store where you see something that looks cool, but you just can't imagine that it would actually work?
Right.
And that's what we're here for.
And we're relatively skeptical people.
We are.
So this is good for us just to try new things out.
Try new things out, yeah. And who knows? I mean, that one of these products could be, you know, the next iPhone.
Okay.
You did a great job cutting those up, by the way. Although that one there is sort of...
Yeah, I know. I'm getting a little hacky over here. But
in fact, maybe I'm going to try one of these.
Try one. I mean, our water's going to be just less flavorful now, but that's fine.
No, they're great. I think those are going to be great.
Okay.
Now, actually, when do we put the water in? So, I mean, we need to have water in here, right?
We have to have water in there.
Okay. I'll go put water in.
You put water and I'm going to start filling this thing up. I mean, wouldn't it be better if you just kind of...
It sure seems like it. I mean, more
yeah.
inner pulp would be exposed.
It would be messier.
It would be a little messier. But, I mean, you've already made a mess.
Yeah, that's true.
So, all right, let's try it. Let's squish it down in there.
Show me. Here, let's do this. Put it over this. So I got a feeling it's going to do a little oozing.
Okay.
Let's just push it down in there real good.
Do you want to use this thing?
Perfect. Look at that.
It's like a wine press.
It
man.
is.
It's like...
That's cool looking.
Okay.
Okay, right out of the gate, I can see that squishing is going to cause a little more chunkage in there.
Yeah. Well, it's
which
like,
I don't know if it's bad or not.
No, I think it's good. I mean, well, it's like you can buy orange juice that has pulp, with pulp or without pulp.
There you go.
Now, how long do we let it sit?
I'm ready to try it right now.
Let's try it.
We try it now, then we let it sit for a little while, then we try it again.
Okay.
Then we can get a feel.
Good. I'm just going to put in a little bit.
There you go. Perfect.
You?
Just so we can just sample it a little
You
bit.
just have a very...
Look at that.
A solitary piece of pulp in yours.
I got one pulp. Okay, let's try it. What do you think?
Well, you can sure taste the lemon and
There's
lime.
definitely lemon lime flavor.
It's pretty good.
It's not strong, just a little hint of it, but I like it.
I don't taste the raspberries at all.
I don't taste the raspberries.
At least not yet.
I think we're going to let this sit just for a little
Let's
bit.
get the next
We can
batch ready.
Okay, okay.
Time this. Should we time this?
Yeah.
Let's time it and just say like, let's give ourselves 5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to just sit here all day and do this.
We're busy guys.
Yeah, we got things to do.
We got a lot of stuff to do.
And we're thirsty.
Right. I know.
So, should we look at the next thing we're going to do?
Let's bring out the next.
Maybe we'll just get that set up while this is going. We are going to try mixing this with some peppers and some tomato juice. We're going to basically make our own V8 concoction here.
Now, is there any health considerations that you use when deciding? I mean, so you're kind of a healthy guy.
I'm not, but thank you.
I mean, you look great.
Thanks, I appreciate that. This product in particular is this is, I think, good for both of us. We're not overly conscious of what we eat.
Right, no.
I mean, we just aren't. We would like to be, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, this is a good step for us. This fits in our wheelhouse, sort of. Because we know nothing about this stuff.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
These 2 peppers, what do we got here?
This
we
is
got
a
jalapeno?
Jalapeno pepper and a habanero pepper.
Ooh, that's hot.
Now, I was a little bit worried about even touching it in case I was going to rub my eyes. So that's why I set it over by you.
Oh, okay, great.
And then the tomato.
There's the plain tomato.
I mean, it's sort of like salsa. It's like salsa water.
Yes.
I mean, haven't you ever had salsa where it's so good you're like, man, I could just drink this stuff?
Absolutely.
So that's maybe
it's like when you got a chip and you get to the bottom of your salsa just all runny, but you still try to scoop it up on there anyways.
Absolutely.
Same thing.
Same thing.
So basically, we're almost making our own salsa that you can drink.
It's like salt. It's like drinkable salsa.
Yep, okay.
Salsa in a can. It's like our timer is just about done here.
Okay.
Let's.
Should we sample it?
Let's sample
Because
it
then we'll have to
again.
clean it up.
Yeah, because we need to get the drinkable salsa in there.
We gotta get mine. Alright.
I still don't taste the raspberries, but that is pretty good.
That's pretty good. I got a feeling that if you were to let that sit for a period of time, I mean, let's say you just took that, put it in the fridge, and you just left it there and just drank it, I would bet in an hour or so, that would be so good.
Yeah.
Because I think you would taste the raspberry then. Right now I'm just tasting lemons and limes.
Well, and I just think about after coming in from a run or lifting weights or something, this would be about as refreshing of a drink as you could get.
Without a doubt.
I mean,
Tastes better than plain water,
yeah.
but it's not.
It doesn't have any fizz to it.
Yeah.
You can drink a lot of it quickly.
Would you be opposed of carrying this with you somewhere so other people see you have this? It's not really girly looking. You know, it teeters on that a little.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be afraid to bring this around somewhere. If that was a little thinner, you could loop it right underneath your belt.
Yep. Absolutely, man. That's
Or
a good idea.
If there was a backpack for this, with a little straw thing, just like the beer can things.
Yes.
But this is the health version of it.
That's not a bad
Whoa.
idea. That is not a... No. Bring it to air shows, bring it to the county fair.
Yes.
I mean, there's a thousand different things.
Actually go to the county fair, set up a booth, and with all kinds of different ingredients, and just make this.
This is why I like this guy. An
That's
idea
perfect.
a minute. And I'm excited to taste
So we
the
try
salsa.
So we try the next. And what are we gonna do with this?
Well, we can put it. Do you have a jug or something? Do you have a 5-gallon bucket? We can put it in, or
Let me see if I got something.
some kind of a bowl. All right. So,
Although if you're really thirsty, this isn't the super fastest coming out of there.
I sort of have to go to the bathroom, man. Not sure why.
You're not using this paper. With just the two of us sitting here, nobody even knows if these are even real or not.
That's a good point.
So somebody should probably at least test that.
Well, I'll test the jalapeno if you test the habanero.
I'll test the tomato.
I mean, I like spicy stuff, but I
do too.
I don't like real spicy stuff. Oh, that's not bad.
Okay.
It tastes a little bit like a green pepper.
Oh, that's,
I mean,
it doesn't even smell that spicy.
yeah, pop one in. It's not. It's just like a green pepper more than anything.
That's about the mildest jalapeno I've ever had.
Yeah.
I'm going to try a little piece of this. That's got considerable more bite.
It does more bite.
Not ridiculous.
Not too bad.
Well, it's kicking in a little more now. A lot more now.
Uh-oh. How much did you take?
Just about that.
No, you didn't.
Mine was way bigger than that.
I'm gonna try this.
It's not that big, really.
Ooh.
But it's
Ooh,
way
yeah.
spicier than that.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
I didn't even eat mine.
Holy crap, man. That's hot.
And now, look at how this is going to look in that container. I mean, it's going to look cool, except for if we mix it with tomato juice, you're not really going to see this very well. So I'm just going to start filling this thing up.
Spice water, man. That's a brand new product. I've never heard of spice water.
I've never heard of it
before.
either. Here, would you buy it? I wouldn't buy it.
You wouldn't.
I don't
Okay.
think I would buy it. Well, maybe.
Maybe to try it? I don't know.
I don't know. We
That
need to
is-
think about this. Can you imagine sitting in a Mexican restaurant
That's great.
and having them with this in it at your table just for drinking water?
Dude, that is not a bad idea.
I mean, people would just be fascinated by looking at that.
Give me one of those.
Now, I am going to wash some of this stuff off my hands.
Yeah, don't go to the bathroom yet until you wash your hands.
Good idea.
And just like having an entire pitcher of this in your fridge.
Oh, it'd be perfect.
Lime flavored water. Now I got a couple seeds in mine.
Whoa.
That is not bad.
I like it.
What do you think? What do you think?
It's got a little bite to it.
It does have a little bite to it.
This is surprisingly good.
And I like the tomatoes. You can taste the tomatoes in there.
You can taste the tomatoes. You can taste the... I can taste everything.
Yeah. It's distinct
In
but
fact,
blended.
I'm going to need a little more of that.
Yeah. We're giving away these ideas.
I know it. Well, we're not going to tell them the exact quantities and everything because that's kind of proprietary.
There is that.
Yeah. 0 calories and no lie, this tastes good. Because I really was expecting it to not taste good.
Mm-hmm.
I will try just about anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I will probably even finish it if I try it. That doesn't mean I'll try it again. Well, but I do have my usual stuff I like.
Like corn dogs. You eat a lot of corn dogs.
I love corn dogs.
They're great.
You can't beat a good corn dog. In fact, this would actually taste quite good with the corn dog right now. I wish I had some corn dogs. So knowing that we both would drink this, it's kind of a big deal.
It is a big deal. Right.
If you walked around with that, people would come up to you and say, hey, what is that? That's cool looking. And now, if you told them that there's all kinds of peppers, they'd say, But as soon as they tried it...
Don't knock it till you try it, you'd have to say.
Yeah, you almost want to have 2 of them.
Explain that.
Well, we made the fruity blend.
Right.
Which I think goes... You can drink that just about any time. Nice. It just tastes good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you're outside doing something, bike ride come in, you can drink it quick. And then this is more of a relaxing, maybe eat with a meal type thing. So it'd be nice to have both.
That's a great point.
Because if you had 2, you wouldn't have had to put it in that bucket over there.
Right.
You just have them both sitting in the fridge.
Yeah. The way it is, right? The way it is now, you have to have one bucket in the fridge and then one in the fridge. I like the way you think.
The whole thing is sturdy.
It's a little bit heavy. I mean, it's the reason you wouldn't want to attach it to your head. Right. It's heavy. It's kind of a heavy unit. It's a heavy quality unit.
I mean, it's a little more challenging, you know, carrying around. I mean, if you're going to leave the house with it, but not impossible. It's thick.
But no, this wouldn't work for like a family of 6, say. I mean, this is more for like singles or couples, or what do you think there?
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna have, if it's for a big family, for instance, one of these just wouldn't cut it because you'd be doing this nonstop. So you'd have to have multiple ones. Or if everybody had their own. I mean, for instance, if you know, in the fridge, if there were, what if you had a family of 4? You had 4 of these. Everybody makes their own mixture. They're just lined up.
Can you imagine a young kid seeing a picture with their name on it in the fridge? They'd go crazy.
They would. Absolutely.
Mom, can I have fruit drink? Mom, can I have salsa drink?
And the next step, really, to prove out the theory, would probably be to take this thing
to the fair.
To the fair, or go uptown, go to the store, walk around with it, and see what kind of response you get. But that would be a good step. Yeah,
you would get questions first, guaranteed. I mean, people would ask you, what's that picture you're carrying around?
Which is a legitimate question.
Right, I mean, you couldn't really fault them for that.
No. I would ask the same question. I would say, carry around those little tiny Dixie cups.
Okay, a little holster. They have little holsters.
Yes.
You could have that on your back.
Yep.
Someone comes up to ask you about your picture. Whoosh.
Perfect.
Try it out.
Yeah.
My nose is starting to run from this.
Mine is too.
But I like it. It's a good spice. It's like a little kick. Taste it again. It's getting pretty. Now it's getting pretty spicy.
Ground red pepper.
You know what I mean? You can just pour this water into an ice cream bucket. Yeah. Put it in your fridge and pour more water in. I mean, you could get a couple pitchers out of this.
Yeah. And you know, you don't have to use an ice cream bucket. You can use an old pickle jar. You can use a Tupperware container.
That's a good point.
You don't gotta get crazy. I mean, they have the nice lids.
Yeah. And they come in those huge ones from Sam's Club or
Oh, the
whatever.
big gallon ones.
Yeah.
See? And that doesn't cost you nothing once you eat the pickles.
No.
You could put pickles in there.
Okay, well that's our show. We were here, Pete and Rusty, reviewing the Chameleon 3-in-1 fruit and drink system, beverage system, and I think we were both impressed.
Yeah, I think it's relatively easy to use. It appears the cleanup isn't all that bad either.
No.
So, yeah, I like it.
Okay.
All the way around.
And how would you get one of these if you were so inclined?
These are available on Amazon. I mean, they're in the $20 price range.
Okay.
And
what do you just search on for Chameleon 3-in-1?
Yeah, I think if you just search Chameleon 3-in-1, the listing will come up. You know, there's multiple listings. If you are going to do it, though, we do have our own for sale on there. So Pete told me not to say that, but we're doing it anyways. So if you're interested, you'll look. Ours is usually the best price. There'll be an identification who we are on there if you want to buy it from. The deal. We decided to give away the same unit we tested on this video. Okay, so here's all you have to do. We've included a link at the bottom of our video that will show you the location of the link on the Amazon website if you'd like to go purchase this, and also the email address that all you need to do is put in the subject line 3-in-1 Chameleon, and we will, at the end of the week, we'll go ahead and randomly pick somebody. We'll contact you via email, and we'll ship this out to you, no charge, shipping included. There's no risk here. We're not selling email addresses. We have no idea how to do that. We just want to give away the product that we've used. So, to mention, one of the requirements, you have to be a subscriber. So you need to subscribe first. Then, follow the email link and just put 3-in-1 Chameleon, and we'll match them up, and you'll be good to go.
All right, well, thank you so much for stopping by, and this is great. And if you have any ideas that you'd like to, products that you'd like us to review, put it in the comments below. We will see you next week.